We have been making some progress here. It's coming back together. We have now, we've got the tank, as we've seen, is back in. The deck is in. Console is back together with all of its accessories and stuff. We have put in the seat stand. You can see down there we have the bilge and an automatic switch for the bilge pump. I've reinstalled the fuel separator for water. Got everything connected in the back, so we have fuel in the tank, fuel on the lines, new fuel hoses. We've got our gauges are installed, our power supplies are installed, and all the controllers. And if everything's working right, we are running. We have all of our controls working here. We have our power. Let me switch over to the other side here. We have our lights. Of course, it's too light to see them right now, but we have our gauges. So we have power and we have fuel. We also have our auxiliary, which allows us to run our depth sounder. And we also have our compass, which will light up at night. And so all of our new switches over here. We also installed a USB and 12-volt supplies in case we need them. We have a mount because we're going to use our iPhone for Navionics, for navigation for this point. Sometime later we may upgrade to a better iPad that'll let us do that. But we're getting there, little by little. We are ready to start putting things back together and getting the hardware on. We have a new Bimini that came in. I actually decided to order one rather than buy all the equipment to make one at this stage. But we're getting there, getting her on. I didn't record the reassembly of some of the hardware on the boat, just mainly because we're trying to keep this channel as family friendly as possible, and anybody that spent time working on a boat knows that well, you know, there are things that come out while you're hammering your finger into something or something onto your finger and such. So anyway, we completed installing all of the hardware back on the boat. We obviously, as you can see here, we have the tube is back on the boat, and so we're able to put the labels on here. All right, we are official. Almost. Need to put our Florida license sticker on there. But we got it named, and our numbers officially on there. We're getting closer to the water, just making it legal. Okay, so here he is. We've as you've seen, we named him Billy D, because quite frankly, Billy D is always chasing after KDB, and it's ready for the water. So we tested the motor and all the electronics, and went through the complete rebuild. Looks a little bit different than when we started. So pretty much, you know, at the end of the line, list of things that we did. Well beyond the purchase of the boat, we had to buy a new used tube to replace that. We went through and completely gutted the inside of the boat, and as you saw, we rebuilt the fuel tank. We also then went through and rewired all of the electrical, and then which included all new switches and items on the console and new electrical there. We also replaced the bimini. Instead of doing one ourselves, we purchased one, again, because we didn't want to buy all of the supplies and so on. We also bought new labels for the boat, the numbers, as well as the name. And that's, at the moment, all that we've done. We did some repair work on the motor. I replaced a couple wires. The power trim wasn't working. It turned out it was a pinched wire going down to the motor, and I replaced that, or both wires going down to the motor. Replaced the fluid. Once we get them out on the water, for the first time, just kind of do a test run and see how everything works. We'll bring them back, and I'm going to go through a complete oil change of the motor, oil change of the gearbox, re-grease everything up, a new fuel filter, oil filter obviously, and so on. And we'll also do a little bit of work on the trailer, re-grease the wheels and lights and all of the pieces. But this is it. This is our new baby. Ready to go see if we can get him wet.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?